898 Pokemon I am going to rank right here, right now. As you can see right here, we've got the undisputed GOAT. And as Squirtle is my mascot, you all know where he's going. Top 5. He doesn't make the undisputed GOAT. The true greatest Pokemon of all time. The true undisputed GOAT. Because of his representation in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, this will forever be the GOAT. This is the GOAT. These are my top 2 right here. I'm going to come up out front and be completely honest with you right now. There is going to be heavy Gen 1 and Gen 3 bias. Starting where it all started, not with Bulbasaur, but with the Pokemon whose name I'm not going to say. The first Pokemon ever created. Let's get this tier out of the way, actually. Where you know the one I'm looking for. Hold on. You know the cat. You know the type. Before 2021, you would have gotten a fair ranking, but you go there. The Forbidden 5. Great tier list already. Bulbasaur. This is just a classic. You can't go any lower than good with Bulbasaur. Ivysaur has to be a tier up because that up air and down air on Ivysaur has gotten me so many free wins. No opinion. I don't play with Gigantamax. Mega Venusaur, though, bad. It's worse than Venusaur. These are all similar to me, so I'm gonna kind of rank them all in the same grouping. This one, just bad. I don't care. This is make or break time right here. This is where a lot of people clicked on the video for. I think Incredible is a good spot. Charmeleon, I think you go into good. Charmeleon is carried by what it becomes because Charizard is too iconic to be placed anywhere else besides a top pick. Wartortle is incredible. One of the best second stage evolutions for starters that there is, and Blastoise better than Charizard. So Blastoise has always been my favorite ever since I was a kid. Unarguable. If you try and argue with me, you're wrong. So just don't. Psst. Come here. Come a little bit closer. I know that my opinions about your favorite Pokemon might have scared you away from the screen, but I've got a little secret to share with you. It's about this hidden little gem that I found that just so happens to also be the greatest mobile game of all time, Raid Shadow Legends. And also today's sponsor. Raid's got a ton of champions, over 600 now. Maybe one day I'll rank all of those too. All of those champions come from unique factions, each with their own history in the world of Teleria. But today we're taking a look at fantasy's favorite bad guys, the Orcs. Orcs get a bad rap when it comes to fantasy video games, like this one. I mean, he kind of looks like an orc. But in Raid, they're not all bad. Like this guy. I even picked him as my starting unit. I would do a deep dive into the lore myself, but I think it's best if you just play the campaign and experience it firsthand. Because like I said, these orcs are just downright cool. You can see just how much each orc is influenced by its tribe and personality in each design. I mean, just look at them. I popped off when my first summon was an orc. Yes! Some of my favorites include Iron Brago and King Garog because they're just some big beefy boys. I like to go into campaign mode with my new champions because that's the best place to level them up, and I might even get some good gear as an added bonus. Now is the best time to get started in Raid, and today's your lucky day because if you click my link in the description or scan the QR code that has been on the screen this whole time, you'll get unique bonuses worth $30. We're talking a free epic champion Vergis, 200k silver, 1 energy refill and XP boost, and 1 ancient shard so you can summon awesome champions as soon as you get in game. And all you have to do to get all these glorious treasures is go right up here to claim it. Thanks so much again to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Now it's time for me to get back to figure out where to rank this orc. I'm more of a fan of the Caterpie line than the Beedrill line. Metapod, incredible. Butterfree's one of my top picks. I'm a big Butterfree fan. Compound Eyes and Sleep Powder. This is an early game killer, honestly. Kakuna's just worse Metapod. Kakuna's bad. I'm sorry. When you think about the hardened Pokemon, there's only one Pokemon that comes to mind, and it's not this one. Beedrill gets very close to a top pick, but I think these tiers will change over time, but Beedrill is super solid, so Beedrill's going to incredible. This Mega also is incredible. Mega Beedrill is so sick. Whereas this feels like it's over the top, this feels like it's a natural progression of Beedrill. I like this one better than this. All right, Pidgey goes into the good tier for the same reason that Caterpie did. A trendsetter, set the wave. We have to have a bird Pokemon on every beginning route from now on. Raticate, though, incredible Pokemon. Just a lovable guy. I mean, look at him. He just, how can you not love this? He's got to be incredible. The Alolan ones, on the other hand, bad. Post-pandemic, we all gained a few pounds. It's okay, Raticate. Don't feel ashamed. Yo, the OG Pikachu. Fat Pikachu is incredible. and it has to be at least good tier. This is probably going to make a lot of people mad, but I'm kind of meh on Pikachu. I don't know. I don't think Pikachu's incredible or anything, but Pikachu is too iconic to put anything below good. After what this Pokemon achieved for us in our Nuzlocke, this Pokemon saved my life in my first Nuzlocke that I did on the channel. So you get thrown up into top picks because of that. Oh, okay. This is gonna make a lot of people mad. I've never been a big fan of Vulpix. I know that there's some huge Vulpix fans out there, so I'm just gonna do that. And Mauled in the comments. I don't care. I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit because instead of these. I like the dogs. Growlithe and Arcanine are both good. They're good boys, so they go into the good tier. We got Jigglypuff and Melee, so bad. Actually, these should not exist. Because of Melee Puff, this character should have never existed. This character never should have been ever introduced. Yeah, I know you guys are mad, but I'm just gonna keep going. We need a new tier. I just thought of a new tier. Why do you look like that? There we go. This is definitely a why do you look like that type of Pokemon. Like, look at this. What happened? What happened here? Diglett though, funny guy. Alolan Diglett is a little bit better than Diglett because he's got hair. I like them, but I don't understand them. And then I really like Dugtrio. I don't know what it is. I've just always been drawn to them for some reason. Okay, this is the worst one. This one sucks. I hate this thing. This one should not exist. Jigglypuff, you have a partner, and it's this terrible abomination of a Meowth. I've never seen this in game, but it's incredible. It's a long boy. It is a long boy, and I love it. Meowth in the anime just elevates it to such a high level, so they both get to be incredible. Poliwag is so cute. Poliwrath is definitely the worst. You didn't keep up with the cuteness. You didn't get the memo. Oh man, Alakazam might be a top 5 for me. Same thing with Machamp. I love Machamp. Definitely a top pick for me. I know we're going a little bit out of order, but this just reminded me I have to put him up there. Gengar's easily top 3. These are the funny Gigantamaxes that will be ranked. Everything else you can just expect it to be here. Nature's Fleshlight is incredible. Nature's Fleshlight goes up here. Tentacruel is very cool, so you can get them very easily, like a solid Nuzlocke Pokemon if we're thinking about utility. And just look at that design. I mean, that is an incredible Pokemon right there. Graveler, you exploded on me one time when I found you as a shiny, so you get to be relegated to the bad tier. Hot take, I don't think these Pokemon are really that good. I think the type of person that likes Vulpix is the same type of person that likes these. Okay, this one's okay. I hate this one. You have to be a fan of My Little Pony to like this. I'm sorry. I am very fond of these Pokemon. Genuinely might be some of my favorites. I don't care that it's just 3 Magnemites stuck together. I love the simplicity, and I love the typing. A Steel Electric type, it does something for me. I know I just ranked a Nuts and Bolts Pokemon as incredible, but Seal is so basic, bad. Uninspired Pokemon design, peak of creativity. That's where we're at right now. My boy Muck, absolutely a top pick. Definitely does not deserve to be in this tier. Nope, because it's too good of a Pokemon. Onyx, we've had so many ups and downs. After the experiences that we've had together, you're now in my top 10. I'm proud of you. Yo, the Pokeball Pokemon, truly an inspired design. Gen 1 really had the best designs. Pokemon really fell off after Gen 1. Incredible design. Yo, Lickitung though. Lickitung and Nature's Fleshlight together at last. You could go to town with these 2 Pokemon. That's all I'm saying. Chansey is awesome. Chansey no, not a top pick for me. Actually, this Pokemon's so annoying. That was the quickest 100 to 0 I've ever done. This is me when I'm using Chansey and Blissey. When I'm playing against Chansey and Blissey, they go down here. Yeah, this thing can go die immediately. Mega Kangaskhan is one of the worst things to ever exist. And if you used it, you're bad, and you're carried by your character. So, yep, moving on. Licky's tongue is not nearly as long. That is like worthy of dropping in a full tier. These guys both have some tongue action going on, so I'll put them next to each other. But this cannot compare to this. I'm sorry. Oh, I should rank Pichu. I think Pichu is the best out of the entire Pikachu line. That's a top pick for me, baby. Pichu, you have made it. You might not be in the ultimate top tier anymore. You're the best baby Pokemon, easily. Gyarados is not in my top 10, but this has been one of my most used Pokemon ever. If you ever need a good Pokemon to add to your team, if you didn't take the water type starter, I'm sure you can grab a Magikarp anywhere. I'm gonna rank one that I know that I like. It's Ditto. Just smile. The colon parentheses Pokemon. This is an important moment in the video because this is where we rank the evolutions, and this is where people either like or dislike the video. This is going to make or break some people's experience. Eevee, I don't like as much as Pikachu. I don't even think they deserve to be in the same tier. When I see Eevee, I get about as much joy as when I see a Weedle. You can already tell that we are off to a great start. Vaporeon is good. I do like Vaporeon. Jolteon is my favorite evolution, so it'll go up into top picks. This is as high as an evolution is going to get, though, so if you're prone to being mad about stuff like that, avert your gaze for the next, like, 3 minutes. This one sucks. This is the worst one. Nobody likes Flareon. Flareon was bad for so many generations, and then they finally gave it Flare Blitz, and it's still bad, so I like both of the Gen 2 ones. They're both going to go into the incredible tier. They're slightly better than Voltorb. This Pokemon has such a bad shiny that it deserves to be in the meh tier. We'll keep the evolutions together. They can comfort one another in their low tier. Sylveon is very pretty, so I'm gonna rank it. I think this is a good way to rank them. It's my favorite evolution. I really like both of the Gen 2 ones. These are my next favorite ones after that, and these I just don't really care that much about. So all the fossil Pokemon were just really solid. So I think they all will. I'll just group them together. All the fossil Pokemon in Gen 1 are incredible. Snorlax is definitely a top pick. Snorlax is so lovable. He's so iconic. Mega Snorlax, super based, hosting an entire environment. They can both go together. Snorlax doing his part to save the planet, so you love to see it. So we'll put him up there. Honestly, these should not exist. I really don't like any of these. My opinion of Zapdos has gone down after Pokemon Unite and all the trauma that it's caused me, but still a top pick. I really like Zapdos. I think I might just save all the pseudo legendaries for last. Pseudo legendaries are just so cool that I have to really think hard and like look at all of them together. Mewtwo gets to be a top pick. I think Mewtwo is definitely on Charizard tier. They're both in Smash Bros. They're both super iconic. These I don't like. They're bad. For the same reason that I ranked this one, I have to rank these bad because you can't mess up perfection. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Okay, on to Gen 2, a game that I have become very familiar with as of late. Let's start things off with a bang. Probably the worst starter ever. I used to like Chikorita, but as time has gone on, I just dislike this Pokemon. You just were born in the wrong region. I'm sorry. Why do you have to have a type disadvantage against like 6 of the 8 gyms? Why do you do that? Honestly, if you're a Cyndaquil fan and you're placed right next to Sylveon, that's pretty solid. You can't really argue with that. The thing with the Gen 2 starters, they all look so similar to one another. I feel like I kind of have the same opinion of all of them. But this is the best one. Totodile's my favorite. Croconaut, one of the worst second evolutions. Feraligatr brings it back up, though. We're going back up the tier list. We're just going on a roller coaster ride with the Totodile line. For the memes, enjoy your tier. He's just walking here. Just let him walk. Just let the Furret walk. Crobat, we should have ranked you a long time ago. You're the best of the Zubat line. Putting it up there with Gyarados because it's easy to get, but it's such a good Pokemon. Aw, Cleffa's cute. I'll put Cleffa up with Happen. They're so cute. I need a cute tier. I just feel bad putting it in a tier called meh because we have so many baby Pokemon coming up and they all just go there. Ampharos can be in the top picks. This is the electric section of the top picks area. Politoed is what Poliwrath should have been. Politoed is the better evolution. This is the family. This is the stepdad that came in one generation later. And Poliwrath was an abusive dad. So they hated, they had to get out of that. And then now they have the stepdad that they all love. I think this whole line is just, honestly, Blue Pikachu, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Sunkern deserves to be the worst Pokemon. This Pokemon sucks. It's like it actually is the worst Pokemon ever. Second worst Pokemon ever. Wooper and Quagsire. Oh man, so many people have opinions about these Pokemon. I don't know if I'm as much Team Wooper as everybody else is. Look, I mean, you can see chat is popping off right now. All right, here you go. Wooper and Eevee fans can stand together in solidarity. I think Quagsire is much better. Cry harder, Wooper fans. He's overrated. He's not that good. Honchkrow, on the other hand, is very cool. You can be right there next to... You are Quagsire cool, Honchkrow. Wynot and Wobbuffet, both incredible. Yep, they're great. Wobbuffet is just one of the funniest Pokemon. Dunsparce, uh-oh. Funny Pokemon alert. I need a has potential tier. If the Pokemon Company ever decides to do anything with any of the Pokemon in these tier, they will be amazing. And that is why I'm putting these together. And Girafarig, I think, is a Pokemon that has potential. Heracross is fringe. Heracross is like top 15, top 20. I don't think he breaks that top 10 barrier. He's up there, though. Okay, Magcargo. Luckily, we don't have to deal with your friend here. The perfect tier. Just have to be completely honest with ourselves and realize that the Lions have no shot of winning. So, if people like Remoraid, you see this thing in the aquarium, you don't even bat an eye. Pokemon could be real if it was just this Pokemon and nobody would care. If Octillery evolved or had a Mega Evolution, I think Octillery can go into the has potential tier. Skarmory is very cool. Skarmory is definitely a top pick. I definitely was one of those kids that always associated Skarmory more with Gen 3 than Gen 2. Uh-oh, somebody has discovered that Skarmory is not a Gen 3 Mon. Live on camera. The Fire Dogs can go in the same Fire Dog tier. Mega Houndoom is actually pretty sick. I think Mega Houndoom is one of the more solid Megas. Just looks like something straight from hell. All right, Smeargle. Actually, top picks, honestly. The most versatile Pokemon out there. Can learn literally any move. The dogs, okay, we are here. We've gotten to the legendary territory, and again, I'm going to rank the electric type one as my favorite. Yeah, I'm actually gonna rank all the dogs right next to one another, just from favorite to least favorite. They're all pretty incredible. All right, Lugia is up there. Lugia is definitely one of my favorite legendaries, more so than Zapdos. Ho-Oh is nice. Ho-Oh is very cool. So Ho-Oh definitely gets to be incredible. Worse than Porygon. Porygon will always outshine. When you see Ho-Oh glitter across your screen in the anime, you don't have a seizure. So you're not as cool. Celebi is our last Pokemon, and I think I'll put Celebi right next to Mew in the so cute tier. The mythical Pokemon are hard for me to rank because it's hard to develop bonds with these Pokemon when you don't actually use them. Woo! Moving on to Gen 3. Trico's so lovable, dude. He's so good. Trico definitely a top 5. I just have so much love for this line. Gen 3 just had such good starters. Gen 3 had such amazing starters. Blaziken, obviously a top pick. One of the best final evolutions of all time. I'm gonna put it right behind Sceptile. Gen 3 had the best starters, without a doubt. It could even dethrone Gen 1 as great starters. Mudkip also just probably a top pick. You fell off, plus L plus ratio. Yeah, you're here, buddy. Zigzagoon itself is just very cute. I think I'm gonna put it in the so cute tier. This, however, I think I like what they did here. This is a good change. Wurple can go in the good tier, right? It's not as good as Caterpie, but it's close. These suck though. I don't like these. These are bad. Nobody wants your knockoff Kakuna and Metapod. Beautifly and Dustox, I think, are both incredible. I think I've always liked Dustox better, so we're gonna go Dustox over Beautifly. Yeah, this is a top pick. Ludicolo is amazing. So is Lotad. Lotad also, but Lotad's so cute. I think Lotad fits better in the so cute tier. This one I'm not gonna say. We got another one for this tier. Gardevoir though, really good, definitely incredible tier. Breloom is a top pick for me. without a doubt. I love Breloom. Breloom, definitely a top pick. Slacking, I love that dude. These are Pokemon that I loved as a child when I grew up with Gen 3. So they'll always hold a special place in my heart, but I don't think they deserve to be as high up here with the big dogs, you know what I mean? Nose Pass and Probopass. They might be on the same level as a Quagsire. Yeah, I think Nose Pass and Quagsire get along very well. I think that's a good spot for them. Mega Mawile, this was my go-to Pokemon when the one time I actually tried to get into competitive Pokemon. And as a result, Mega Mawile will always be Mega Mawile will always be up there for me. Ooh, Aggron is close. Overall, I do love this line a lot. Like, if we're gonna put Aggron and Alakazam near one another, we gotta put Lairon and Alakazam. There's a lot of Megas that I just kind of forgot about. This one, though, Mega Manectric, it goes up there with the incredible tier of this Gigantamax Pokemon. Just a big, solid lightning bolt. You love to see it. 2 bad bugs going in the bad bug tier, as we've come to know. Badoo, is Badoo even cute? I wouldn't feel bad for stepping on a Badoo. So that's why it deserves to be in the meh tier. Sharpedo, though, incredible. Sharpedo's amazing. Mega Sharpedo, though, is a little bit too much. I'm rating these all for the same reason. They try and do too much. Wailord, up all the way up to the top. Are you kidding me? That is a top pick if I've ever seen one. All right, Wailmer, I'll put you right here. This is you can tell I have a type. This is my type of Pokemon right here. Flygon, definitely a top pick. Let's not kid ourselves. Flygon is sick. Flygon deserves to be up there. I don't know why. Cacnea and Cacturn. Cacnea is a freaking top pick for me. My opinions of Cacnea are mostly based off of the anime. Yo, Barboach! Where are my Barboach fans at? Okay, let's get Barboach up there. Barboach, incredible. Oh, we got a big one coming up, though. You thought I liked these crabs. Just wait. Crawdont, my dude. Absolutely incredible Pokemon. Yeah, I think right next to Tentacruel. I've always liked Crawdont. Adaptability is such a sick ability. Water Dark is such cool typing. And same thing with Corphish. I have just as much love for Corphish. They both deserve to be up here. These are my favorite crabs. Never been a huge fan of the fossil Pokemon. Armaldo's kind of cool, actually. Armaldo can at least get into the good tier. Cast Form has to go in here. I don't know which tier to put Cast Form is. Actually, this might be the perfect tier for it. Cast Form is rocking either some Tiggle Bitties or some massive cojones down here. These are my favorite ghost types. So I kind of undervalue these ones just because I like these so much more. Dusclops has been one of my favorite Pokemon for a very, very long time. I would say like right there with Aggron. You could tell I like ghost types. So that's a top 5 type for me. Oh boy. Okay. I don't think that Absol is... I don't think Absol makes it way up here for me. Great Pokemon, but I'm not going to rank it super high. Spheal has a free spot in So Cute. Spheal will always have a spot in So Cute. That is an easy pick for me. I also forgot Gallade. You're right. Okay, Gardevoir is incredible. Gallade is better. So I'll put them simultaneously next to one another. I think I might also put Mega Gallade like below. I don't know. The more I look at Mega Gallade's design, actually, I'm kind of thinking maybe, I don't know, the cape just does so much for him. Oh my god, I can't even tell these apart, dude. Okay, I need to keep these separated. Actually, because they're so hard to tell apart, there were some bad Megas, dude. I'm gonna switch them around a couple times. Okay, yeah, now you have no idea which one is which. Oh man, I have never thought about this before. Which of the Reggies do I like the most? Let's pull all the Reggies in at the same time. I think Regigigas is my favorite. Such a meme. Bottom of top picks. Great Pokemon. I love the Reggies enough to where I want one of them in my top picks, so I'll put it at the bottom of my top picks. This is a good tier. This is a good tier for Regirock, I think. Right in this area. The other one, the Gen 8 ones, though, they don't do it as much for me. Actually, let's put you, so you can be next to Mega Charizard since you're just another form of Charizard. These ones, however, primals suck. Ruin the meta. So they can all go in this tier because I don't like them. Mega Rayquaza is sick though. You're right, it is sick. It doesn't deserve to be in the same spot. The best legendary, easily in my top 5, easily. Rayquaza is my favorite legendary Pokemon of all time. These ones are also great. These are going to be in top picks. These are all going to be in top picks. And I do prefer Groudon to Kyogre. Jirachi, so cute tier, obviously. Every Pokemon that looks like that, we might as well grab Shaman while we're at it, you know? Ooh, I like so many of them. Okay, I'm going to put these all in the same tier, except for maybe this one. This one I don't like that much. It might even be top picks. This is my favorite mythical Pokemon. Attack form's the best. Normal form is just so cool with the DNA arms, and then speed form is also pretty cool. We will continue this tomorrow and finish our incredible tier list. So see you all tomorrow. All right. I know it's been a while, but we're back at it. I put Wooper in meh. I forgot. And you know what? This was before the tier list, or before the shiny hunt. Since I had to shiny hunt this Pokemon is now bad. Putting this thing along with Flareon, Seeking, and Poliwrath will make people extremely mad, so I'm going to do it. I do think I need to readjust this. My opinions have changed a lot over the past 4 months because there's been a lot of Pokemon content going on. Eevee's probably... I think Eevee's up here. Eevee's incredible. Why did we have Eevee so low? Starting with Gen 4, Turtwig, this guy is incredible. Chimchar. I just really like all the starters. I think they're all incredible. Initially, I liked Turtwig the best, but as time has gone on, I prefer Piplup. I think it's got to go like up here somewhere. It's definitely more of a top. Let's put it by Pichu. I think this is fair. Starly, really solid. Really solid starting bird. I like it better than Pidgey. It's gonna go in good. Staraptor is the first Pokemon I ever got Pokerus on, so because of that, it has to go into the incredible tier. Bidoof, unquestionable top pick. Bidoof God. This thing has to be one of the best Pokemon ever created. It gives me some Corphish energy, so we're putting these two together. Kricketune, I don't think it can make it up in top pick. It doesn't have like the legendary memery of Bidoof, but it's still an incredible mon in its own right. I think right next to Kadabra. These are both same tier for me. I do like Vespiquen though. Vespiquen is very cool. These two, like, look, they even look very similar, so I'm gonna put them up there. Ooh, Pachirisu, Jacob's newest shiny. Very cute, very cute. One Worlds, so it gets big ups for that. I couldn't have done that. I think Weasel sucks. Weasel's going into the bad tier with like Seal. Yeah, these water types make me upset, and therefore they are bad. I almost don't want to rank these. Yeah, this one should not exist. Okay, you know, this has just caused too much damage to the discourse. It's just too much. Bonsly, though, goes hard. I'm a big fan of Bonsly. Like, even his fact that he was in Smash and you could, like, toss him around and throw him. Chatot is just too funny. Chatot is one of the funniest Pokemon of all time because of its gimmick. These are two really great gimmick Pokemon, like some of the best. Spiritomb, however, a cool gimmick Pokemon, but the gimmick is not nearly as fun. The gimmick can be painful even. Lucario's never been like one of my favorite Pokemon, but I understand that it's really good. So I think I'm gonna put it like on par with like Gardevoir and Gallade. I have to respect that this Pokemon is just, it's one of the GOATs. For a lot of people, it's like way up here. Krogunk is a great guy. Definitely, like, I think this, I just see this, like I see the other frogs. This is where it needs to go. And Toxicroak is even better. I think I like them just being together. Okay, all the Rotom forms. I'm excited for this one. Rotom is definitely, I think this Pokemon is so cool. Rotom Wash is a top pick for, I love Rotom Wash. I love Rotom Wash and Rotom Heat. Okay, so I know I've had to confront these Pokemon a lot lately. They all kind of fit in together for me. Palkia has always been my favorite, so this one has to go into top picks. It's not nearly as high as like Rayquaza. It's one of my favorite legendaries of all time. And then I like this one. I like Dialga, so we're gonna put it there. Giratina is really cool. I think I like it better than Dialga. But it's not a top pick for sure. Yeah, we'll put I like Origin Form more. Darkrai's so cool. But I have more memories with Cresselia, so I like Cresselia better as a result of that. I think on just pure looks alone, Darkrai is my favorite. I think Darkrai is still my... I've done a lot with Cresselia, but Darkrai is just so cool. Platinum is just so good. I think it has to be way up here. Arceus, you can go with Heatran. You guys can be buddy together. I never had a legit one like back in the day or anything like that, so I think that's what weighs it down. Because of how you acquire Manaphy and because of how you have to obtain it, I think I actually like this Pokemon more now. And then Fion is definitely a these should not exist. What is the point of this? What is the point of like having a legendary that can be bred? I don't know it. Frederick Thayer with a $25 super chat. Okay, just to get Glaceon up, and you know what? I am willing to be bribed. See, I always said that Glaceon was one of my favorite evolutions. It just was never a question. We did it. We're in Gen 5. Okay. Immediately starting off strong with the starters. I think I used to like Snivy, and then I met Ultrive. And now I hate this thing. This one's just bad. This one just... yuck. And then I'm fine with this one. Here's the thing. I picked Tepig the first time I ever played, but I prefer Oshawott now. I'm more of an Oshawott guy now. I still like Tepig. And you know what? This seems fair. I put these on like the same tier. I know a lot of people don't like Emboar. Firefighting, haha, funny. I like Emboar. I like Emboar more than Typhlosion. Oshawott though, Oshawott's up there now. Oshawott definitely, yeah, this seems good. Duat is a really solid, like one of the best middle evolutions for starters, easily. And then Samurott honestly worse than Duat. Samurott kind of the weakest of the three. Okay, the elemental monkeys. I know that these can be pretty polarizing, but I like the elemental monkeys. These guys suck though. I don't like these ones. The monkeys are very cute. I've got a little he gets keyed out unfortunately, but a little Pansage plushie. Treat him with care. Monkeys rise up. The monkey maybe we do need a monkey tier. We're just gonna call this one gorilla mode. Actually, these are not gorilla mode energy. I don't like these. Why do they look like that? They both go there. Okay, you know what? I just got to do this. My mind's been thinking about it ever since I made that tier. We got to put the one true gorilla mode Pokemon. Rillaboom embodies gorilla mode, and we'll also put this is when you go gorilla mode. Okay, with that out of the way, we can finally move on. I got sidetracked. I went gorilla mode. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Also, isn't Simisear like the one Pokemon that nobody said in that poll? Oh my god. Okay, so these are the worst these are the saddest 4 Pokemon of all time, and I think it's deserving of its own tier. Nobody loves you, not even your mom. Okay. Oh, well, there's the 4. I thought it was Simisear for some reason, but these 4 are very funny. Okay. Now we are getting to the good stuff. Drillbur's just very cute. I like him. He's gonna go in the so cute tier because this is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Like, this could go here potentially. I'm still debating. Conkeldurr, I think, is very awesome. Yeah, you get to be up with Machamp, honestly. You're like a little bit worse than... I like you a little bit... You're not even worse than Machamp. I just like you a little bit less. Okay, here's an interesting one. This is an interesting line because I like Palpitoad the best. I don't know if it's a little bit of anime influence. Like, this thing goes into Incredible for sure. This is a weird one, I know, but Throh is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and it is just because of one Nuzlocke experience. Young Dry carried me through an entire Nuzlocke. Like, Young Dry was putting in mad work, and that means that Sock is bad because he did not save me in a Nuzlocke, so he sucks. Lilligant, just because of how bad Hisuian Lilligant is, goes up into the good tier. I didn't know that I could like a Pokemon by hating its variant so much. Ooh, this is a super solid line. I don't see anything going less than Incredible. I think I like Crocroc the most. I just like Krokorok is such a funny name that it just gets to be the top one. Darumaka and Darmanitan, very cool. This one's funny. So you get to go in the why do you look like this tier. This one is just, these are both so cute. Oh shoot, you're right. Darmanitan goes gorilla mode for sure. I know the one with gorilla tactics should go into gorilla mode, but this one is actually gorilla mode. Crustle, favorite bug type. The Pokemon Unite stuff, I'm gonna be honest, Pokemon Unite definitely had an influence on me. It's always gonna hold a special place in my heart. The first video on my channel to ever hit 500,000 views was a Pokemon Unite video where I played Crustle, so it's always gonna be right there. Scrafty, I like. We'll just throw them both. We'll throw them both around Spiritomb and Voltorb. I've Nuzlocke Gen 5 a lot, so I've got opinions about all of them, except for Sigilyph. I don't care. This has such a stupid evolution that it should not exist. Like the later fossils, I feel like they just don't play that much of a role in anything, and so I don't really like either one of them all that much. Trubbish is cute. Trubbish is very cute, and if you don't think so, you are you have no sympathy. Just look at his face. He's cute. Zoro and Zoroark, like I feel like you could put this one in the cute tier, but they're also just cool. There's still so much Gen 5. This is so long, dude. What the heck? I like Vanillite. I like the ice cream Pokemon. He's just a good little guy. You get to go with the other ice bird. All the Deerling, I really don't care. I feel like all the Pokemon that have like a significant amount of forms like this, you can't tell me to differentiate between the spring, winter, fall, or wait, what, you get the gist. Oh, I wonder why we don't have its evolution here. That's interesting, but Fungus is good. So yeah, you get to go there. This Pokemon's awesome because it has a mustache. Then this one doesn't have a mustache. So it's the fact that it doesn't have a mustache makes it kind of bad, honestly. Alomomola shouldn't exist. Screw it. That you get to go right next to Luvdisc, actually. Why? What's the point? Why is there's not an evolution? Ferrothorn. This Pokemon is sick. I definitely, it's up high. It's up there. Honestly, all of these are pretty meh for me. Surprising considering that the Magnemite line is one of my favorites. You might think that I would feel something for these three, but I really don't. Chandelure is one of my I think I rate it as my favorite fire type Pokemon, so that means it has to be above Blaziken. Golurk, I feel like I can't justify putting it in top picks because I've never used it before. Like these are, I feel like these I've had to have used in some capacity, but these are just like, oh, that's a sick design. Vullaby wearing a diaper. I hate this thing. This thing also sucks. These could just go together. For completely different reasons, they're bad. Volcarona I like a lot. Volcarona probably used to be one of my favorite bug types until Crustle rolled around. So Volcarona is way up there. Landorus T, for similar reasons here, this Pokemon is it's just too good. It's just too good, and therefore it should not exist. I don't know how to feel about like any of these. Gut reaction right here. This one's good, so it's gonna go here. This one's bad because it looks weird, so it's gonna go here. This one is kind of cool. Probably a little bit cooler than Terrakion, honestly. All the genies are just good. I like how this looks. This is definitely the way that the artwork looks. We put them in perfectly. Zekrom is my favorite of them, so he gets to go into Incredible. Didn't quite ever make it to a top pick for me. Reshiram, I never really liked all that much, but it's still okay. I think it's funny being next to Wurmple. And why do you look like that? Why do you look like that? What happened to you? No opinion of Keldeo in general. It's kind of stupid in Smash. So bad. Actually, it looks like a My Little Pony. I hate this thing. Genesect, on the other hand, they gave you for free in Black 2, White 2, and therefore everybody got to use it on their initial team, which is hilarious. And since I've used it for a full playthrough, this thing has to be incredible. And with that, we have made it to Generation 6. 3 generations left to go. Okay, so Froakie's my favorite. I've been a day one Froakie fan. When everybody else doubted, when Gen 6 dropped and nobody believed in Froakie, I had his back. Chespin is just like good. Chespin is the one I would have picked if Froakie wasn't as cool as he was. Finnegan, however, I do not like. And therefore, I will put it in the bad tier because this Pokemon is trash. Quilladin's just, I don't know. Like, it starts off strong with Chespin, and then it just gets so much worse. It falls off so hard. Again, I think all of these, this might be one of my least favorite starter lines. I don't even know, I can't even remember what their names are. That's how much I dislike them. Greninja, though, one of the coolest Pokemon of all time. It's in Smash Bros. It's in Pokemon Unite. This Pokemon is everywhere. Isn't it like the most popular Pokemon of all time? This is definitely a top pick for me. I would say it goes like right up there with Blastoise. Talonflame is great though. Talonflame is easily the best like starter bird final evolution, and it's, well, actually, I would say it's like on par with Staraptor. Scatterbug, this is probably one of the worst starter bugs. I don't like this Pokemon. It's bad. Spupa, because of Smash and how funny it is in Smash, I think it becomes a good Pokemon for me. Like up there with Cascoon. You know, these guys are vibing together. Floette, it's been 3,000 years. Congratulations, you get your own tier. You got some memery going, so I feel like you're more important than just any one of these tiers. So we'll go with that. I know it's a panda, but Pangoro gives me big gorilla mode energy. Like he's just a guy. He's a gorilla mode. He's an honorary gorilla mode member. Honedge, Doughblade, and Aegislash are awesome Pokemon though. One of the coolest abilities. Just such a good Pokemon. Like, Steel is my favorite type, and I really like this Pokemon. Inkay and Malamar, I think, are very good Pokemon. I like the gimmick. I think it's so funny that you have to turn your 3DS upside down in order to evolve it. Everything about the way I view Pokemon tells me that I should like Tyrant and Tyrantrum better, but I feel like I like these two more. You know what? These are good fossil Pokemon. Are these my favorite fossils? No, they're not. They're not. I think maybe this potentially. Dedenne, you know, this is just where the Pikachu clones go. This is the Pikachu clone tier essentially. Klefki, yo, the only Pokemon that a lot of people would eat. I have a shiny Klefki. I used it in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, so that's cool. Yeah, that seems fair. I don't like this Pokemon that much. Cool shiny though. Trevenant and Phantump. I definitely prefer these two to these. Oh, does he go here? I don't know if I think of Phantump being cute whenever I think about it, but I just think of it being like good. Yeah, maybe more of like a Tyrogue or something. And then I think Trevenant is sick. Like he deserves to be in the incredible tier. Xerneas, hate this Pokemon. Geomancy's stupid. Get that Pokemon out of here. Shouldn't exist. Yveltal has always been the cooler one. If you didn't choose Pokemon Y, you're a loser. So this one can go up into incredible. Zygarde is just okay. I don't really... when I think of Zygarde, I think of like shame. I don't really think about this Pokemon. If there had been a Pokemon Z, can you imagine how much this would change this perception about this Pokemon? And then Hoopa deserves to go, and these should not exist. If you have been keeping up with Pokemon Unite at all, you know that this character just broke the game and ruined Pokemon Unite for me. Just when I felt like I was finally starting to get it, they added this absolute monstrosity to the game. So enjoy bottom tier. And that's Gen 6 down, baby. Okay, we are flying through this now. This is an important moment. We are ranking Rowlet. And Rowlet has betrayed me every single time I've ever picked it. But I still love it. You can go with like Metapod, a Shroomish. You kind of look like a Shroomish, so. Decidueye should be such a sick Pokemon. I should love this Pokemon so much. But every time I've ever tried to use it, the only starter that I've ever boxed, and because of that, it's got to go in the bad tier. It's a bad Pokemon. I'm sorry. You know what? We'll move it down here. This Pokemon could be good for me. It should be good for me, but it just isn't. Incineroar would have been probably like here, but the smash bump made this thing go up so high, so much higher than it deserved to. I think Poplio's cute. You know what? Poplio can be the one out of these three that just goes here because the rest are bad. I don't like this Pokemon is just kind kind of trash. Screw this Pokemon. This Pokemon sucks. Toucannon is awesome, but Toucannon gets held back by the generation that it's in. But I still feel like I have to respect the design and put it in the incredible tier. Vikavolt was on my main team. Love this thing. I think Vikavolt is awesome. Grubbin and Charger. This whole line is incredible. Charjabug is great as well. This Pokemon needs to be incredible. And then Crab Bias coming in yet again. Crabrawler is so cool. I had to use a shiny one on my main team. I was so disappointed when my Crabrawler evolved into this thing. I think Crabrawler could be like a top tier if it wasn't for this. Wishy-Washy, I think this Pokemon is sick. I love the ability schooling, and then it just turned like, I love Pokemon that are bad and then they turn into a good Pokemon. This thing, Baby Toxapex, that's what we're gonna call it. This should have potential. This is like had potential. However, this thing does not deserve to exist. Like this Pokemon is absolutely one of the most toxic Pokemon ever introduced. And it's why I don't like singles. Playing singles with these two Pokemon makes the game so unfun. You're never going to want to play Pokemon. It just brings out the toxicity in all of us. And therefore, they should not exist. Hate this Pokemon. Shouldn't exist. You can be right next to Lopunny. They should never try and make Pokemon sexy. Stuffle, insanely cute Pokemon. I actually have a plush of this Pokemon because I love it so much. And Beware, I think, is great. Beware is such a great Pokemon. This is going up into top picks. It kind of reminds me of like a Quagsire. Look at how happy they are to be together. I love this Pokemon. Serena shouldn't exist, partly because of how disgusting it was in Pokemon Unite, partly because of sexy Pokemon should not existing. Why did they have to make you sexy? You should have stayed cute. You were so cute. Why did they have to ruin you like that? Sandygast is great. I know Beware is my favorite Gen 7. I don't think any other Gen 7 Pokemon will make it into top picks, but this is close. This is as close as it gets for something else. Mimikyu is a cool Pokemon. I like this Pokemon. It's just funny. Like, where's Wobbuffet? I feel like this deserves to be around where I feel about Wobbuffet and why not. Bruxish, easily just get why? This is, I think, my least favorite Pokemon of all time. How the heck do I think if I played Gen 7 competitively, I would have an opinion about these, but I just don't know how to rank the Tapus. I think I need a new tier. Actually. Would lose to all the Pokemon. So Solgaleo, and then where did I put Pyroar? The lion Pokemon get their own tier where they would lose because they would. I have no idea how to rank like any of these. I'm gonna rank the ones that I like Buzzswole is very cool. There's like a couple of good ones, and then the rest of them I just don't care about. Guzzlord, though, this Pokemon is sick. Guzzlord will just gobble you up. All right, Zeraora just makes me mad whenever I see it in Pokemon Unite. So a Pokemon that I originally did not have very many opinions about, I now hate. So it's bad. I hate this Pokemon. Meltan is hilarious. The Pokemon Go exclusive Pokemon. 400 candies just for Melmetal. That's why it's so funny. You have to work so hard for Melmetal. Like, you have to... There's so many steps to evolve this Pokemon. But it's like, what do you get? What is the payoff here? Oh, whoa. That was the last of Gen 7, huh? Here's how I would have ranked them on release. I definitely like Sobble the best, Grookey the second most, and Scorbunny the least. I think Gen 8 starters are overall pretty weak. I think they're all just good. Like, there's not a really weak link of the group, but none of them blow me away necessarily. Grookey sucks because evolutions. I do agree that Thwackey brings down Grookey hard. Like, would I value Grookey way more if Thwackey wasn't so terrible? Probably. Cinderace I like a lot more now. Cinderace is a good Pokemon. It definitely got the Unite boost. This one also sucks. This one is so bad. What were they thinking? How did Reboot end up being the best of the middle stage evolutions? Greedent shouldn't exist. This can go in the Pokemon Unite section. Corviknight is really cool. Corviknight can go up with the Talonflame. Eldegoss and Gossifleur, I'm being completely honest, this is another Pokemon Unite one. If before it would have been like here, and now I think it's okay. I kind of like this. I like Eldegoss a little bit. Choodle, I like Choodle. I don't get all the Choodle hate. I think Choodle's very cute, so I'm going to put him in good. Okay, Applin, potentially my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon. This is like the only one that I feel like could consider being in this realm. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I need that thing. And then I found out it was a grass dragon, and I popped off even harder for it. So that can go up there. Cramorant, love Cramorant. This guy is great. This is one of the best Gen 8 Pokemon. There you go. This feels fitting. It feels fitting to throw him in right there. I don't like this Pokemon. It's not even cute. Like, it's not even a cute baby form. Toxtricity, on the other hand, is cool. And I think they're both just good, just solid. We'll put them next to Electro. They can rock out together. Centiskorch, I really like. I had to search so hard for these whenever I made my playthrough. Yeah, they're good Pokemon. I like them a lot. Stonejourner, I think, is a fine mon. You know what? You kind of look like a Alolan Executor. That feels right. I had Grimmsnarl on my team. I thought this Pokemon was sick. One of the better Gen 8 Pokemon for sure. Phalanx, yo! Phalanx is sick. He's like the Goomba stack of Pokemon. And for that, he is incredible. And he gets to go into the incredible tier. So there you go, Phalanx. And Snom absolutely has to go in the so cute tier. This is one of the cutest Pokemon in the tier, honestly. Okay, so when it has the ice cube on its head, it's a great Pokemon. No ice cube, though? Bad. This Pokemon, not as cool. Dracovish, yo! Dracovish, it's too good. It's just too good of a Pokemon. It's on Cramorant level for me. And then the other ones, I don't know nearly as much about these. They can't live up to that, which is the Dracovish. And they're just living in Dracovish's shadow so hard. Zacian, I think, is the cooler of the two, but really, I don't like it that much. So these are probably some of my least favorite legendaries. Zamazenta doesn't make me feel hardly anything at all. Eternatus. I think Eternatus is like what Dragalge could have been if it was a legendary. So Cubfu, I think, is its name. Yeah, this guy's cute, so he can go in the good tier. Zarude Sandstorm. This Pokemon has to go up high just because its name is so good. Calyrex, yo! All right, this Pokemon is so funny. I think they all can go like this is like the Gen 8 funny mythicals / legendaries that I like. We saved all the pseudo legendaries for last because I feel like these are some of the most important Pokemon, and they were very hard to rank. So Dratini and Dragonair are incredible Pokemon in their own right. It's really it's so elegant, so beautiful. However, something happens when Dragonair evolves. It turns into Dragonite. And for a lot of people, this is a problem. But for me, I still love this little guy. I think I actually like Dragonite more. Just by himself, I like Dragonite more than Dratini and Dragonair. I think Tyranitar I like more than Dragonite. Tyranitar, I think, makes it into the top tier for sure. Not my favorite pseudo-legendary. We will get to that shortly. Okay, I've always liked Bagon for whatever reason. It's up there as one of my favorite of the pseudo-legendary first forms. Almost all the pseudo-legendaries I like. I think these are very close. These are very close for me. So Beldum we put in these should not exist here because Deezus from Friends Without Benefits came in and informed us that it is in fact the sexiest Pokemon of all time, so it puts all these other three to shame. But I love Metagross. Metagross is my favorite pseudo-legendary of all time. I don't think it cracks the top 10, but it is very high up here. I'm gonna go ahead and rank Goomy first, just because it is my favorite of the first stage pseudo-legendaries. It's just so cute. It's just one of the cute. It probably could be in the so cute tier all on its own, but I think it's just too good of a Pokemon for me to not put it up. Yeah, your boy Gibble is not far behind. Just because Gibble is not my favorite does not mean that it doesn't deserve to be way up here in the top picks. It is certainly still a top pick. I still love this guy. Garchomp is also super awesome, and so it'll go up here as a top pick. Hydreigon is very cool. This is my girlfriend's favorite Pokemon, so because of that, it must go at least in the top picks. These all suck. This is without a doubt the worst the worst pseudo legendary. They're all bad. I don't care. Gen 7 sucks. This guy's kind of cute. He can at least be the actually, this guy, he gets to be good. I will save you. I will allow you to live in good tier. Dragapult, I think, is actually really cool. I like ghost types. Dragon Ghost is just sick. Probably like it about as much as I like a Noivern. So there it is. Generation 1 through 8. Find your favorite Pokemon. Look at what we've done. I don't think I want to go through and revise it either. It's if a Pokemon ended up there, there's going to be a reason for it. I could do this list 10 times and I would get 10 very different results. That is for sure. We're not done yet. We are not done yet, though. We must rank the Hisuian forms, but we do need to add one tier. Should not exist, because there's actually a few of these that I just absolutely despise, and it's these ones. These are disgusting. All 3 of these are awful. The S tiers, in my opinion, Hisuian Growlithe and Hisuian Zoroark and Hisuian Zorua. These, I think, are the peak designs. Voltorb is close. Voltorb is more of like an A. It's just not different enough. And then Electrode, I feel like they could have really done something different with. Of the starters, Typhlosion easily has the coolest one, so that is going to be an A tier. Samurott is just, it looks like exactly the same. So honestly, I think for the same reason, I'm going to put it with Electrode. Decidueye sucks. Again, I don't, you know what? It might be because of my bad experience with it, but this one, easily the worst of the starters. Hisuian Arcanine, I think, is good. I don't think it's amazing or anything. I really like what they did with Quillfish, so that gets to be an A tier. Sneasler is disgusting and I hate it. Bascu Legion is so sick. Bascu Legion is easily an A tier. I don't like what they did with Basculin, though. I don't like these very much. And the last thing that we have to do, we are coming to the conclusion, the very end, the Gen 9 starters. I think a very solid batch. I think this is one of the best batches. Let's go over to our actual tier list. Quinn, one of my editors who's going to be editing this. Hi, Quinn. You could just use some editing magic and we can put them in, because Fuecoco is a top pick. It's very rare that I see a batch of starters and I immediately go, yo, like I actually pop off. Fuecoco, I popped off for. So slide him in to a top pick. And then Quaxley has to go into the incredible tier, because Quaxley is so strong of a choice that if Fuecoco didn't exist, Quaxley would by far be the one that I pick. And it's very rare that I like a fire type starter more than the water type starter. Sprigatito, I think it's good. I don't know. It feels like Litten to me. It's just kind of a Litten Pokemon in my opinion. So that's where I would rank them all. Oh wait, no, this list is not done actually. I haven't finished my top 10. This is like the most important part. I've decided that is the list. That's the list. We're going with it. Crustle rounding out the top 10. This is it. This is perfect. I'm happy with this list. I want it to stay this way. So that is ranking every single Pokemon and all of their forms. If you liked the video, please don't forget to subscribe and turn notifications on, because I'm a Pokatuber now. This is truly the ascension to that level. So awesome.